What time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah. Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, von Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
A very happy Monday. Yeah, I believe it's a Monday. Monday to you. Welcome to another week of your show right here on YouTube and all the other places where you get your audio shows. And what am I supposed to say? Anywhere you find your audios, you'll find us there with audio versions of this very show. We also are on YouTube Monday to Friday, 4 to 5, the illustrious, the most in-demand time slot in the history of one person, because it's a horrible time if you want to do a live show, but at the same time it's so much fun because we were forced into this thanks to all of the students that run the place, which is very fun. So shout out to education and learning and all that stuff. Mondays, we like to have a lot of fun here, as it's one of those times, I keep saying, we got to get someone to do the Rebecca Black treatment to a Monday, right? We got to start celebrating Mondays more, because you come into Mondays, it's already beaten down. Like, we've ranted about Garfield enough, but there's a reason. Like, the guy just hates Mondays, you know, so we got to flip that switch if we can. On the show today, I was trying to send LB I've been teasing the video of Maggie over at Pet Planet on 8th Street, your Pet's Natural Grocer, as she was there to see her boyfriend Leroy and the rest of the team over at Pet Planet. And I believe I got it to him, so we might play that a little bit later. But right now, we are going to bring on our first guest, a man who needs all the introductions because no one knows who he is, and most people don't really like him. But we have music to play him in. We're going to play the intro? All right, here we're going to play some walk-up music. I went over it pretty well last time. Ladies and gentlemen, make no noise for Network Ryan. That was a pretty, you know, Charlie Brown music might have worked. I didn't have the Paperboy coming through, but that's okay. I had it playing in my head. Like Charlie Brown would have been pretty good.
I don't think that there was any walk-up music, and I think that was on purpose. And I don't even know if my mic is on.
Yeah, it's not yet. It's okay. LB's working his magic over here. Just give him a second. He's flipping. He's laughing. He's having a good time. Network Ryan, coming in on a Monday.
Is it on yet? Oh, there it is.
On?
First of all, wait a second. Make sure I'm not too hot there, LB. First of all,
yeah.
You treat me like a guest in my own house, making me walk up to walk-up music.
Yeah.
And then you don't even play the walk-up music.
Flipped it on you twice.
Man.
That's called the old double entendre.
The double switcheroo.
Yeah, that'll work too.
The double on the menage a two.
Ooh, very well said. All right, I'm gonna get out of my oh man, I hate this guy, gimmick that we're trying to do as we tear the house down, and we get back to reality here. How are you, old friend? How you doing? You had a weekend?
Yeah, quite a weekend between wind and rain and owning an acreage.
Ooh.
With a gravel driveway.
Yes.
And Saskatoon berries. My first game ever.
There? Okay.
Yep.
I didn't want to get into that right away. You keep going. Keep telling me more.
I think my thing is dying here. You know what?
I don't know why you tried to put him on.
I'm just not even going to have an earpiece.
Yes.
So if LB is...
Heel turn. He's going. Yeah. Get rid of that.
If Maggie's going to chew it.
Eat it, Megs.
That's my personal one, though, so just make sure she
Maggie,
doesn't chew
don't eat that. Rick's
the only one I have. That's the only one I have until we go to sound hearing impressions on Friday. Yep. And we're going to get custom ones. I think they pour like goop into your ear. So
I've wanted to be ear gooped for so long.
Yeah, don't Google that. If you have anxieties about ear goop, throw them out the window.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's a good way of putting it. If you've watched this show at all, and shout out to the two people who have, we really appreciate you. You will know that these earpieces fall out
all the time.
We're climbing. They fall out constantly. They're tough to get comfortable inside of your ear canal, especially if you're exceptionally narrow in the ear canal area, like our boy LB.
Yeah.
He's got very narrow ear holes.
Yeah, I hear that kids like that these days, though. Hey, that's like the in vogue thing.
Do you think he's a hipster when it comes to narrow ear?
Oh
ear
no,
holes?
I think that he's the opposite of a hipster, and everybody's like in on it. Everybody knows.
I've been wearing 80s headsets forever, bro, before narrow earpieces were even a thing.
Oh man,
That's pretty funny. I get behind that.
But you know what? We've got the appointment, Sound Hearing Impressions. Cassandra and the team going to take care of us.
Nice little promo there.
They're going to ear goop us. And whatever else they do, we're
going to learn as we go.
You know what? I know that I take care of a lot of the goings on around here.
By a lot.
Or the going ons.
All of it.
Around here.
Yeah, you do.
But you're going to have to remember to bring the earpiece thingy with the little windy cord. She needs that so the ear goop mold has the proper fitting on it.
The thing you threw?
Yes.
Did Maggie eat it?
Probably.
Like she ate it. She got a chomp on it.
Yeah, that's okay, because we're getting custom ones.
Exactly. We don't even care anymore. Okay.
Yeah.
So, again, all the love to our friends as we get set to head on over there Friday morning. We're going to get our ears done.
Yeah, getting our ears done. Getting our ears did, getting our beards done.
Maggie's got a nice little appointment, too. Everyone's getting stuff done. This is good. The Berries getting stuff done. Tell us about your very first Saskatoon Berries game.
The Berries were getting stuff done. We went. It was team night for my son's baseball team. Shout out to the Sask Central River Pirates. New zone in the city because too many kids in the city. So country kids south of the city, if you're like east or west of Highway 11, that dictated what zone you moved up into when you moved north into the city.
Okay.
They said no more. Can't even apply.
Too many kids, man. Too many kids.
But we got our own team.
Ooh. So is this like... Now, is this just all the outcasts that weren't welcomed into the?
No, it's all of the kids that played baseball in Saskatoon last year.
Okay.
Well, not my son because he was too young, but now it's all the kids that were playing ball, plus the kids that came from other neighboring communities that their only option if they didn't want to pay the higher fee and apply to get into like Saskatoon Baseball League, they were relegated to play. Like casual slow pitch with their parents and older kids, or they were playing softball through Softball Canada. Now they can play baseball, and fast forward, they got all of their jerseys for the Sask Central River Pirates. Quite a mouthful.
That's very impressive.
They got all their jerseys donated from the Berries, and we got a deal on.
Love that.
We got a deal on team night for the Berries. And we went. Berries put up 8 runs in the first inning. Of course, they're batting second because they're playing at home.
Oh, nice.
And the Moose Jaw Miller Express.
Yes.
Very cool hats. Nice black and white and yellow uniforms. I just like that color combo.
Is it a train logo?
No, it's an M.
For Miller Express.
I suppose, yeah. Okay. So they put up 1, and then we were like, okay, well, come on, Barry's giving up a run in the first already. And then they put up 8.
Now watch this.
And then over the course of the game, remember, it's windy, it's cold, we've got a bunch of 6-year-olds. We left like 7th, 8th, and 9th inning was when we all kind of started to leave.
Ooh, what was the score?
And the Miller Express caught back up, and it was 8-8 when we left. And then we checked the score when we got home, and I think it went to 10.
Extras. Oh, I love extra.
And the score ended up being like 18-8.
Whoa!
They put up like 10 in the final inning.
Now, do they use the extra innings rules that MLB uses? Like, do you start with runner on second one?
I assume not.
Like I said, you weren't there. You left.
But early. I left. Yes, I left. I assume not. I think it's only MLB that does that, unless the minor leagues like AAA and the minors that feed up to the MLB.
I'm with you.
That's a Coach Mazer question.
Coach Mazer.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun doing some dude podcasting over the weekend.
Oh yeah, Friday, how was that?
Very cool.
DP Dude Podcast. Okay, so give us the Cole's notes, because then I got another little thing that I wanted to talk about.
Okay, so basically, this was episode 15 was how we sort of did it, because we did 14 previous episodes with Dude Podcast, which was the show we used to do way back, and we recorded at the old place where you used to record the podcast. And it was really fun. We had a bunch of jabronis come in, including Uncle Brando, who's going to be a part of all this, but he was doing hilarious stuff, like writing wrestling storylines, like just for random wrestlers, and it was like its own sort of gimmick, if you will, on the show.
Have you ever heard, I suppose you have because you've got him to do it, but I guess, dear listener, have you ever heard Uncle Brando cut a wrestling promo?
Oh, God, he's so good.
No, I don't think there's anybody better.
Man, he was talking. back on Friday when he was on talking about the phase days. That was his wrestling.
Yeah.
And about how he took a Spanish fly off the top rope, with which, if you don't know, it's like you lock up each other on top of a top rope and then do like a backflip together. It's like insane stuff. And the guy's knee landed on his balls, and he sent him to the moon. Oh, they do start with runner on second. There you go.
There you go.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach Mazer.
Must have been how the Moose Jaw Miller Express put up 86 runs. They started with their whole team on second.
So hold on, just to go back there for 1 second. So it was 8-1 at the end of the first.
Yes,
and then they lost 18-10.
Something like that. Okay. It was some number of teens to Barry's got no more runs after that.
Getting back to Uncle Brando's nuts. The guy landed on him and just blew him up.
Berries.
And then the berries and the nuts.
It's all coming back
together.
To me.
And Uncle Brando, like the guy, he basically cut a promo and he was talking about it. You know what I mean? Like just and if you're just
dude,
to the one person watching right now and 2 people listening at home, audioly on anywhere you can find your audio podcastings, he, like the guy, just oozes charisma. Like when you talk about a promo, it's when the wrestler talks to the mic, right? Or he's talking to another wrestler or talking to someone who reports, and they put it on. They do their whole thing. Like, listen here, brother. And when Brando goes promo mode, it's the best thing in the world.
I saw him do a promo for a Magic the Gathering card, because this is how cool he is. He cut a promo for a Magic the Gathering card he wanted to open up out of a booster pack in Vancouver. And we had the whole bar booked for the CCO after party.
The Alibi Room.
At the Alibi Room, yeah.
I heard about this.
And we had the whole basement, and it's not small. It's not like a small little grungy, dingy basement.
Not with a name like the Alibi Room.
No, it was only grungy and dingy, not small. And man, he cut a promo, and even the bartenders and waitresses stopped and watched, man. It was it was epic.
If you put a microphone in front of that man, it becomes a weapon.
Yeah, he'll put it in a sock and hit you with
it. He'll do that too. So Uncle Brando comes on the Dude podcast. He does those things. We play games, like a little bit of a game here or there.
Yeah.
But not in the traditional way, because I don't know if you know this or not, but as far as being a host goes and doing stuff like entertaining through podcasts and videos and shows, I hate being prepped. I think prep is the biggest way to ruin a natural flow. If you go into a conversation with a whole bunch of stuff, all you think about is, I have to do this. Well, yeah. Do you think I didn't hit any of these, if you're wondering? Not a single one of these was talked about. That's the beauty of it. But it's all like you're supposed to come in prepared. But then that's all you think about. And you can't have a conversation. Yep. You can't be natural. So with that in mind, you go in there, and then basically, now I just forgot what I was going to say again. That's twice now.
Well, here, I got something. We got to backtrack a little bit, though. We talked about
podcast. Those. Really very fun.
Yeah, Dude podcast. Probably the next new product to come out on the damn network.
Yes.
Network.
With the Pass is the name of the game.
Yep.
I just thought of it.
And we were talking about earpieces. Ugh. KD from One Bad Son coming to get an earpiece with us.
Here we go.
Because his earpiece fell out on One Bad podcast.
While recording. It was quite humorous.
And we laughed. We were in the booth. He didn't laugh. He was like, ooh, he's trying to get it in while Shaner was talking.
He hates them as much as we do.
Yeah, you guys must have I don't know. Are your ear canals not round? Like, they can be narrow or wide, but are they like the wrong shape?
I get an ear path tightening procedure?
Ooh, have you ever thought
that's like getting some areas?
Hold on.
Have you ever thought that perhaps it's not our ear canals, but it's just the earbuds themselves?
I'm still on ear canal tightening. Like if you can get like your eyebrows done and like your crow's feet, if you can get your sphincter bleached, like why can't you get your ear canals done?
That's where you're stopping at, sphincter bleaching?
Well,
right.
This is the internet. You can find those kinds of things.
This is true. So point being, with all of these news shows, and I remember where I was going before.
Yeah.
With the Pass was a game that we created, and basically, the game Blades of Steel.
Yep.
Great hockey game. It's second to ice hockey if you want to rank them as far as NES hockey games go. But in Blades of Steel, every time you make a pass, the big voice goes, "With the pass! With the pass!" So in the game, it'd be like, you ask a question. If you didn't want to answer it, then you'd pass, and then we'd hit the button and go with the pass. And the whole point of that whole game was just to use the with the pass sounder.
Yeah.
And we did it one time, and it was horrible. So hopefully we'll get to do it again.
Yeah,
it's
you know what?
Fun,
Here,
it's not very entertaining.
Let's do a podcast peek behind the curtain.
Okay.
You know how I like to come on and kind of give a glimpse behind the scenes, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Curtain jerking, it's called.
Oh, it is now. It is now.
It's a legit thing. It's like where you jerk the curtain so you can see what's going on in the back.
I'll be jerking my curtain, that's for sure. Every time I'm on your show. Capital Y, capital S. Your show, this show that we're on right now.
You can see it right there.
Yep. I think those podcast like soundboard sound effects were funny like in 2007. And now nobody does them anymore. So if you're an aspiring podcaster, maybe you want to be on the Dufferin Avenue Media Network. Maybe if you went to dufferinAvenue.com and you're a creator or an advertiser and wanted to be involved with us, you'd want to come on and do a podcast or send us your polished, finished product and let us really, there you go, really, I guess, boost and give you the platform that you deserve. Unless you're using those soundboard sound effects, because I'll probably tell you to edit those out.
Unless it's from Blades of Steel. With the pass!
I don't know.
With the pass. That's starting to sound like a Saturday Night Live guy, hey? Musical guest. Remember that guy?
Yes.
One bad son.
Oh, man. So fun. Those guys are so insightful. You talk about preparation.
Yeah.
And here's the other curtain jerker, is you can prep. And maybe you're doing some kind of like public address where you have to get through all the stuff, and your preparation and knowing your content is very important. Like if there's like an emergency protocol that needs followed, something like that.
Yeah.
But with Kurt and Shane on One Bad Podcast, their preparation has been 20 years of like, I call it 20 years of failing. Right? And 20 years of like failing and then turning that failure into success and becoming successful musicians and artists and a frickin' lawyer, right? And,
pretty crazy.
And that's their prep. So when they come down and sit, it's just like, they don't even do an intro. They're just like, hey, yeah, so with this time we were talking about this and then they go into like 20 minutes worth of story.
What I'm hearing you say right now is that life is prep.
Oh, I suppose.
Life is the prep that you need to be a host on a show.
Oh. It's all about
Would you agree with that?
It's all about that preparation.
Yeah, preparation H for this guy, if you know what I'm saying. So as far as Do Podcast went, we did like damn near 2 hours of recording.
Oh, yeah? That's why you're up till midnight.
And it's so weird. If you've noticed the bags under my balls here in my brain, my eyeballs.
Yeah, yes.
You'll
Thank you for
notice.
clarifying for the audio listeners.
Been
That's
trying
very
to
important.
sleep. I've been having horrible sleep for the last damn near a week now coming up. On probably Wednesday. Just can't get it. And I threw out my back earlier, so I won't be sleeping again. And it's just one thing after another. And we were in here till like past midnight doing the Dude Podcast stuff, and it was so fun. So I'm thinking this for the next couple episodes, they'll be like shorter ones, because there's conversation after conversation that we had, and more like at one point we called the old hosts. So again, it's like 11:30 at night, and we're calling like guy number one, Crazy Kyle. It's like, Kyle, they don't answer because it's super late. And
did you leave a message?
Left a good message.
Yes.
Kyle actually sent me a text back the next day saying, Maisie sounded drunk. And I was like, dude, that's a good compliment, because Maisie hasn't drank in like 15 years.
Oh, yeah.
And I hadn't drank in like over 3 some years.
You
So
know
it
what?
was a good to know we were in that sort of drunk zone sounding wise in our messages that we were sending out.
He's got that quiet, funny, hey?
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you and I both have pretty loud voices. And
Yeah.
mine's a little bit higher pitched than
I
yours.
love your high pitched voice. So it's
But
cute.
you've got like that deep booming voice, and Maisie, he's just like so level tone. And I know he's listening or watching. He's
love him so
got
much.
like that level kind of tone, but then he'll say something that it's like, it's just a little bit slapsticky or punchy or abrupt, and it's like, wait a second, you thought of that? That's actually really freaking funny.
And that's been his shtick, basically, if you will, since I've known him. He's like the funniest guy you'll ever meet without being funny.
Quiet guys are always funny though, hey?
Right, absolutely. And that's why I love Dude Podcast so much. Legit, like on the rankings for like comedy and sports or whatever it was on Podomatic, like we would start the episode with where we were in the rankings. We were like top like 50 for a while.
Oh yeah, that's just because there was only 4 podcasts at the time though.
And not only that, like your top 50 with like 50 listens. Like it was hilarious. So we start the number of 50 podcasts in this certain area, and that's how we'd start the show. So it was always fun in that way that we got to make fun of ourselves. But when you have a show like this that has like an established I guess, catalog. Like we had 14 episodes done, so we're bringing it back as like the 15th episode, but we have so many little shorts sort of in there. So maybe it's just going to be like a 10-minute one here, a 10-minute one there. But he's already talking about the guests we're bringing on as well. So we have all of this content now, and we just have to go through it and then start sending it out with our friends. And it's cool to be able to showcase, not on your show, because we all get to see Coach Mazer here on your show all the time, and he's hilarious, but to actually sit down and have a whole show dedicated to how hilarious the guy is what I'm really excited about, because the whole thing was just me laughing at the stupid shit he says all the time.
Okay. I got one. You guys talking about making fun of yourselves or talking about your ranking back in the day.
Yes.
It's funny. I always say that you and Brando are like so exactly the same person.
Oh, yeah.
So on our host platform for Commander Cookout, when we first started it, we looked at the rankings. And we looked at the rankings like in the leisure and gaming subcategories, but then the overall ranking for the whole site. And we got up to number 1 eventually in leisure and gaming and stuff.
Come on.
And
first spot?
Yeah. And it was
so
cool.
Sick. I love that.
But for a long time, there was this podcast called Scrap Gals. Oh, you'll have to ask Brando about Scrap Gals.
Oh, boy.
We called them the Scrapbook of Ninnies. And they were the number 1 podcast in the leisure category for years and years. And CCO Nation, like our audience, we call them CCO Nation, right?
Love the CCO
They were like, yeah, down with the ninnies, up with the nation. And they were like cheering for us. And they'd always like repost our stuff. And I listened to the show twice. Yeah, it was like freaking Braveheart to try and take down the ninnies. And then one day, like, it's not like I checked it every day, but one day on our community Discord, I just got like 100 messages. And it was like, you guys did it. You took down the ninnies.
Victory.
We did it, yeah.
Man.
And the ninnies for a while. And because we're Commander Cookout, CCO, when we first started the show, we wanted ccopodcast@gmail.com.
Great
but
name.
it wasn't available.
No.
So we looked up what CCO podcast is. Like, who else could do this? And it was the Christian Coalition Outreach.
Oh, boy.
And man,
oh boy,
the shtick for a while was we're taking on the church.
Oh,
we got to take down the church,
we're
right?
riding that fine line. No politics, no religion. That's why people come here, besides the Maggie camp.
No. But eventually, the Christian Coalition Outreach podcast was no more. We outlasted them.
You made it.
We made it. We took it as a W. We took it. And years and years and years later, we're sitting on the floor of an airport, like in Minneapolis or something, and our skin's hanging off our face, and we're like hungover, and we haven't slept for 4 days, and we're just like sweaty nerds. Our butt cracks are probably out, neck beards. And we got these CCO shirts on. And these 2 dudes came over and are like, hey, are you guys from the Christian Coalition Outreach?
Yes, we are, brother. Yes,
like,
we are.
Do we look like we're from the Christian Coalition Outreach? No, we haven't heard of your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. And they were on the same flight as us. And it ended up that they were coming back to Saskatoon because one of the guys was a pastor doing a wedding in like Moose Jaw or something.
So was he mad at you for stealing his email?
No, we never got the email.
Oh, you still don't have it, hey?
We still don't have it. Oh, yeah.
I don't like sad endings to stories.
No, but we outlasted.
That is the happy
And then
part.
they, out of like 7 billion people on the earth, these guys found us.
That's crazy.
And we were the guys making fun of them for years.
The whole time. Like, that's a full circle story.
I loved it.
I'm very happy. Before we flip switches here, because we gotta get a Maggie cam at some point too. I don't know where did old Marge go.
I don't even know where she is.
She's out front. So I don't know what I did to my back. In case you're wondering why it looks like I'm trying not to poop myself, it's because I threw up my lower back, and it's just like
maybe you did it pooping.
I did a lot of that today, but I don't think I heard it doing that specifically.
You ate some of those packing peanuts?
No. That's one thing we got to get to. Update on good old Uncle Brando. We were just talking about how good he is at cutting the gimmicks and promos and the such. If you'll remember from Friday, we had Uncle Mike's, we did the unboxing on the Tuesday, but we still had the box full of the packing peanuts. And we're talking about how they're edible cornstarch packing peanuts. So Uncle Brando, being the man that he is.
I want to call them biodegradable, like after you chew them and digest them, because I wouldn't say that they're edible.
He was sitting there eating them like candies, and we were joking that we had to like put some fake Cheeto dust on there to get him in there. Nope, it's all good. He just helped himself. And
The guy will eat a vegetable, but he'll eat a packing peanut?
numerous, like more than anyone should. Even if like you're just trying to figure it out, and he's just trying to get it done, and all of a sudden
He's like, they taste like soap.
So yeah, he thought they tasted like soap, and then he takes them, and turns out he had horrible diarrhea
Oh, yeah.
for like the whole weekend, thanks to those packing peanuts.
So funny.
So they are edible, but they also come with consequences.
Yep.
That's your first lesson. Thanks
Yeah,
again to Uncle Mike for all natural products, including the cornstarch packing peanuts. Okay, the CFL started. Are you a CFL fan?
I am sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the strange
We
part
got
of
one
the
over there, yeah.
strange part of the year where we've got basketball, baseball, hockey, and football.
Okay.
And I'm not quite CFL until like hockey's over,
Okay.
and then I'll be CFL until NFL starts.
Okay.
And then the Grey Cup.
Okay. And
Yeah.
I asked, Dude Podcast, we did a little thing on it because I confessed to Coach
Yep.
that I've lost my passion for the CFL. I just lost it.
No.
And like years and years and years I spent being very close to the team with like the green zone over at the other place and just being in a place that always promoted the riders.
Yeah.
And so I confessed to him, I said, I just don't got it. Like, I just don't have the fire. And he's like, I don't really either. And we sort of talked about, like, clearly it's thriving. Like, people love the riders. And that's all good. Like,
Or
we were trying to figure
their
out,
team of choice
Yeah,
in
of
the
course.
Canadian Football League.
Of course. And we were talking about, what is it? Like, why don't I feel a connection to this team anymore? Why don't I sit down and make it? Like, I have to watch. Like, we didn't even know the game was on Sunday. You know what I mean? Like, we had no clue. And that was just on us. But we did talk about the roster, and we went through the roster.
Yeah.
And there is a receiver on the Riders named Bane.
Bane. I like
You remember
that.
Bane?
Yeah.
Remember Bane from Batman?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan.
Oh, do you remember
That Bane.
Do you
I was
remember?
born in the darkness. That guy.
Yeah.
We need to start promoting this Bane. He had 3 touchdowns.
No,
apparently. He had 3
we
touchdowns
need to
in the
promote
football
Bane
game.
from Batman and Robin in 1997. The Psycho Green Ooze Bane.
It's the same thing, man. The voice is what we care about. It's a hilarious voice. Everyone loves the Bane voice.
I
You not
feel
love
like
the Bane voice?
I feel like Bane voice is like using a soundbite or like a sound panel on a podcast.
I was really hoping that you were going to help us promote the Riders. This was a way that I could
Hey,
get
I'll
into it and be
report
like,
the
you know what?
Riders.
I'll get behind a guy named Bane because another touchdown for Bane. Like something funny. I could get into that. That's what I'm trying to do.
I
And you're
didn't
out
think of
here
that.
just pooping all
I
over the
didn't think
whole
of that.
program.
LB
I'm
just
trying to recover my passion for the CFL and you shit on it.
LB just said we needed no, that was Uncle Brando who shit on it. Packing peanuts.
shit
LB said we needed a CFL podcast. Get on it.
You're the guy.
I can yell at him. He's in
I
the
will
booth.
say this, the Green Zone over on News Talk, the greatest CFL show in the history of anything ever.
Oh,
Ever. Like the Nyeballs, my boy. Love him and Drew.
get him on the show.
And Belton. Oh, I love Belton. I talked to them. Maybe he will. I said, Jamie Nye, please. Go on the air. He just started crying. Why would you come on my show, man? I just want to put you on here. But no,
it.
I love those guys. Green Zone, best in the business. What they do. They do like all the coverage. They got pregame, postgame,
Yep.
everything.
Yeah.
It's very good stuff. So you basically, to close out your appearance here today, you don't like sounders that we're going to use for a Dude podcast.
Nope.
And you don't like the idea of using Bane, the Riders' best receiver, dare I say best receiver in the CFL, had 3 touchdowns.
Ooh, he's probably leading the league.
We could use him in a way that would be a lot funnier, that could bring outsiders in and grow the passion for the CFL again. Just use more Bane drops.
You just used a lot of buzzwords that I like, but it's basically polishing a turd. Which I'll take. Hey, I'll take.
I would like to run 110 yards, not just 100. You know?
I would like to take $100,000 less per game.
I would like a bigger football. Stuff like that. We're going to work on it.
Yes.
All right, his name's Network Ryan. Thank you so much, buddy. I love having you coming in here and doing all that good stuff. Give him a hand. He deserved one. That was a great appearance today. You can check him out on the Commander Cookout podcast, best podcast in the history of mankind.
Usually I just get booze. That's okay.
Well,
I like being the bad guy.
Okay.
Razor Ramon. Hey, yo.
Say bye-bye to the bad guy.
Your podcast sucks.
Yeah, we're still like the CCO or the Your Show. I can't even tell anymore. Margaret, report. Let's get Maggie up here as we were talking earlier. Did you find that video? Yeah, are we gonna go for it? All right, let's go ahead and run this video right now. This is Maggie hanging out at Pet Planet on 8th Street. There it is. Look at her. Oh, and I got the audio too.
Please allow my assistant to take care of it.
Do a
This
little
is my
play-by-play
assistant
here.
right now.
That's
Oh,
Leroy
God,
right there.
they're so
That's Mike and
cute.
Michelle's beautiful puppy.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
this is
Maggie, you be nice to your boyfriend.
As you can hear me in the
They're just
background.
so cute
Maggie,
together,
be
right?
nice
Like the
to your
odd couple.
boyfriend. Stop trying to bite him. But this is what happens when we go
The
in
first
there
time they met, there was barking, and then
Playing
ever
and
since, like straight
I
up,
like to
just
try to
kisses.
walk Maggie.
It's so cute, no? I think it's so cute. You guys gonna be on TV again, Leroy? There's the here we go.
This is why people stop, right? It's all about
Look at them go.
Here we go. Now we're getting there. The zoomies going.
Oh, see, this is what work should be.
When you go to
Just
Pepper on
watching
8th
puppies
Street,
play.
this is what you get. The best.
Oh, they're so good.
Best in the Like if you're watching, we should plan the wedding soon. I think we'd have a wedding.
Life would be either way better or way worse. I don't know. It depends.
So that's what happens when you bring your pet in. Just so you know. Megs, you want to come up here? Maggie, come on up, girl. Come on now. Are we gonna have to? We have to get her a treat. We have to get her a treat. Right by the TV there. Marge, you're working hard today. This is your show. Welcome to it as we are halfway through the Monday edition. I hope your day is going incredibly, incredibly well. If not, we like to change that around here. As we have a little thing called the Maggie Cam. Toss it. Just send it. Brett fired me. Oh, on set. Perfect. Right here, girl. And now watch this. This is how you do it. Let's go with the Fluffy Butt edition. Let's go ahead and flip it on over. LB, there it is. Beautiful. Look at that Fluffy Butt. And you can see her face a little bit. The Maggie Cam for our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street, your pet's natural grocer. Oh, we got some action. Did you throw another one? We can't just keep throwing treats at her. She's going to have treats all over the place. Mike and Rochelle, along with Kirsten and Chris and Shar, always happy to get you in the zone with whatever you need to do with your pet. And also without your pet. You can go there and just say hi and have the best time ever. Say hi to Leroy, hang out, take advantage of all the amazing deals they got going on. God, I love the Maggie Cam. Okay, now there's too much here. Gee whiz. The Maggie Cam's turned into let's just throw all the treats at Maggie at once, and now she's all confused. All right, we got some walk-up music for our next guest here. You know her from the Past Our Bedtime podcast. You know her as the person who does all the social media work so you don't have to. If you hate it as much as I do, hit her up. I promise you, she will make all the aches and pains of social media go away. Literally. Like you don't have to even acknowledge. I haven't had to look at anything. It's such a good feeling. Let's go ahead and play that music now as we give it up for Brooke. How awesome is it to have walk-up? Do you feel like a baseball player?
Oh, I feel so legit. Like a baseball player?
Yeah, it's like you're walking up to the batter's box.
Maybe more like a football player. That was kind of the vibe I was getting. Like I'm ready to tackle some people.
Okay.
Rawr.
Was that a rawr?
Yeah, I did rawr.
I
don't
like
know why
that.
I did that. How
Well
are you?
done. How are you?
Oh my God, I'm good.
I've missed you. The show has missed you. Everyone's been asking about you. You look great. I want to get real quick your instant reaction on is it cool or not that I have chunks of chocolate chip cookies in my coffee from last night when I ate?
I don't know. If I want you to kind of like tilt it and show them how gross it looks in there. It looks like
Well,
you
there
haven't
was a lot-
washed it for like
It got
a
washed
few days.
yesterday, but that's cookie on the side. Did you see the cookie
Okay.
run up?
Oh yeah.
So I had a whole bunch I ate 14 cookies last night, homemade chocolate chip cookies. And I was dipping them in coffee.
Looks dirty.
And but it tastes so good because it's got all the little coffee chunks or the little cookie chunks in the bottom.
Okay, I don't know if I like that.
Is that
See,
not
I
allowed?
had-
Is
I
it
had a-
gross is what I'm asking.
Yeah, I had a protein shake that had like the cookie chunks in it,
Mm-hmm.
Chips Ahoy. But once the cookie chunks get soggy, it's just like,
Well,
don't
that's
like
where
it.
we're at right now. Like the bottom is just soggy cookies from last night.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. You need some tea.
The
from
cookies
Cora
taste really
instead.
good. Yes, Hardcore's specialties. We need more.
Yes,
As we will be selling those hopefully soon here once we
Yeah.
can legally do it.
I told her I need the sleepy time tea. It's
Man,
like,
it's so good.
yeah, it really knocks you out. Sorry, it's not working. Well, do you?
It
even
did
have
work.
it?
No, it worked. I'm out. I am out of
Okay.
my sleepy time tea. And those were the 2 sleeps that I got right before I went into my no sleep, I guess.
Issues.
My no sleep stance for 2024. It's like
Oh,
my
no.
body's, my brain are like, no, you're not sleeping. So now we just don't sleep. And it's horrible.
Oh my gosh.
But the sleepy time tea was the last sleep I had.
Oh, so you need to hit her up then. You hear that, Cora? If you're watching,
You know
he
what? I'm
needs
just
the
realizing.
tea.
I'm realizing that maybe I just got hooked, and the alchemist that is Hardcore Just hook, line, and sinker. Got me
That's all you get.
like fully on board, and then when it's not there, I don't sleep at all. So now I need it. I have to have the special tea to help me sleep.
Like a drug.
Woo!
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
So,
Shout out to the Alchemist. What's up, buddy?
I haven't been here for so long. It feels great to be back. I might lower this a bit. Can I do that?
Be careful.
Ooh. Okay.
Don't hurt yourself.
Anyway, I haven't been
Look
here
at
for
all
so
those
long.
chunks.
I don't want to. I don't like the chunkiness of that.
They're really good cookies.
I want you to give me some updates of what you got going on here that I
right.
should know. Anything new? Anything you want to do? Any people you've been talking to? When's like your Twitch stuff happening?
Wow.
I want it all.
I was like, you're coming in here hot. Well, I can tell you that the Twitch, I believe, we are damn near there. We
Ooh.
recorded 18 minutes of straight recording, and everything ran smooth as all hell. So basically, I think we're just waiting on actually getting going. Now, we got some overlay stuff we got to do. We got to pick some of the games that we're going to be running and all of that. But as far, hey, Deneb Finishing, by the way, that's one of our guys that is going to be doing a bunch of the gaming with us. Also built the tooth booth here. Shout out to Dr. Hausman Associates. It's right there. So we could be doing it as soon as next week, hopefully, maybe, if you're
Oh my
into
goodness.
Twitch streaming. Now, here's my question for you, as I'm trying very, very hard to make it so I never have to look at a comment ever in my life.
Yes, I know.
LB is like, you have to have the comments on when you're streaming on Twitch. The Twitch streaming community has to be able to communicate you. And I just laugh the whole time because all I hear is just all of my other jobs before. And it's like, yeah, okay. And I just wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
So that's basically what's going to happen here. So I won't be engaging in any way because, as you know, nothing good ever comes from engagement. They're going to. That's why everyone tells you, oh, social media is so important. You have to engage. You have to do this and that. And any time I've ever actually said, okay, well, let's see what this is all about. All the engagement you get is, go kill yourself. You're a piece of shit. You're fat. Get out of here. And that's all it is.
so
with that
sad.
in mind, I don't think we need that. You know what I mean? Is that outrageous for me to say?
No, I do think you need it.
But we're not doing it, is what I'm telling you.
But, what if you, I don't know. I don't know how to fix that
I'm
issue.
waiting for you to give me a reason why someone would need it.
Well, it's like, I'm not a big Twitch person. But
Okay, well, you can remove Twitch with anything.
Okay, but when I watch Twitch to just learn more about it, like, people are constantly commenting and, like, losing their minds if the person responds back in live time on the video.
Okay.
So, like, you don't even really have to, like, message or whatever, but if you see something that's positive, you can choose the positive and just be like, hey, that was so nice of you to say.
How often does that happen?
Like every, I don't know, 2 in 10 times.
Every 2 in 10 times someone says something positive.
So but that's a good, like, then you can point out the positive, and then people are more likely to say positive things because they know you're going to react to it.
Have you ever watched a comment section
No.
during anyone's show when they've said something the tiniest bit controversial?
Well,
Or just an opinion. Like someone coming on and saying, I like having chocolate chip cookie chunks in my coffee. If you had a comment section on right now, they would be blowing up. Oh, that's disgusting. You're a disgrace to coffee drinkers everywhere. Go kill yourself.
Yeah,
You know,
so-
like
I mean, you do. You do have one.
Yeah.
It's just you don't interact with it.
yes. And it happens
and
on
now we're learning why.
it happens on TikTok where people will say something controversial,
Okay.
but like the people that are your fans are constantly saying nice stuff, and if you acknowledge that they're like talking to you, then on TikTok people can pay for your video to be pushed out more. So people are now like paying for your video to be pushed out more. So they're kind of like paying you because you talk to them. And the more you
Boy.
talk to them, the more they're like, oh, here's some random stuff for you, and they become your biggest fan.
I think you
They
just
feel like your best
described-
friend.
I think you just described exactly what is wrong with the world today.
Oh no. Well, I don't know. They feel like they're your friend after that. And don't you want to make people feel like they have a friend?
I should hope that if you're watching this right now, you feel like you are our friend.
No, he doesn't want to talk to you.
I really hope that if I don't go onto a computer and say, you are my friend, you'll still understand that you're probably my homie, bro, you know?
And I hope everyone understands that when I'm messaging them back on Instagram or Facebook, it's me and not Gary.
I should hope people know that by now.
Yeah, sometimes I make it sound like I'm you, just to see.
Could we have an example of this?
Somebody
I would
will-
like to know how that works.
Somebody will be like, oh, Gary, that's so awesome. And I'll be like, thanks, bro. Love you. Something you would say.
So I'm being misrepresented now.
Well,
this is good to know.
Well,
My biggest takeaway here.
Just hold on.
Here we go.
Wasn't when you were talking about my great Gary impressions? Wasn't the whole point of it was like, oh, I love everybody and everything?
Yeah.
Well, how was that misrepresenting?
that was exactly how you would respond to a comment if you actually did it.
Yeah, but it wasn't me doing it. That's how it was misrepresented. I didn't do it.
Yeah,
That's all.
But
That's all I'm
if I
getting
would
at.
have asked you, what would you say to that? That would probably be exactly it.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't respond to it. It would be the actual answer, and that's the point. Like, we're not out here begging people, like, please watch, please listen. Like, I don't need someone to say, I really like what you're doing. Here's some support in a monetary way. Like, no, that's weird. I don't want your money because you think you like what I'm doing. If you enjoy what's going on here, come hang out with us. Like, no one's ever going to ask you to do anything. That's why I hate that people come out here. You have to remind people to hit this button. You have to tell people to do this,
No,
or else
they
they just
know
won't do it. It's
that.
like, come on, man, you guys.
Yeah.
You're so much like nothing pisses me off more than someone coming on to whatever it is that I'm consuming and saying, don't forget, you should. Like all these words, I truly believe the world would be such a better place if we eliminated the term you should, because you should has no meaning at all. That's you telling someone to do something.
And say, you have to.
You have to. You should. It's all in the same boat, though.
Yeah.
You can get the exact same thing done by saying, hey, if you want to hang out with us, this is where we're at.
Yeah.
Or, hey, if
But
you enjoy this, get more over here.
You're
You don't have
getting
to say,
a little
you
off topic.
should.
We're talking about if somebody comes to you and says something and you respond back. That's not you forcing them to say anything. They were just commenting on it because they liked it.
Yeah, and that's
right?
fine. But what does that have to do with me? What do I have to do in that interaction?
You just have to show that you care enough to
Why?
say something back because they love you and you love them and love is love.
I can fix
and,
this right now.
And,
To
and you
everybody
love
who
love.
to every single person who I'm never going to connect with or talk to in any way, in any message board or any conversations or any comment section, I appreciate you.
There we go.
Thank you
Okay,
for being a
thank
part
you.
of this.
Just hold on.
I
Clip
will
that,
always
clip that.
appreciate you.
You called it a message board.
Yeah.
I
what's
think
on?
that just about indicated the problem with that.
What? You don't go on message boards? Are you above the
getting
message
him
board?
heated.
That term is like 20 years old.
Oh no! Get off my message board.
Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna switch the subject because
Okay.
as
I
much
just want
as
to make
I
sure
love
people
social,
don't. People
Gary does not.
need to know. Me not reading your comment doesn't mean I hate you.
But
You know,
also,
like,
I'm reading
that's
it, and I'm relaying it if it's really good to Gary. So
You're-
he's hearing it,
You're relaying it.
relaying it.
Yeah.
Is that
It was
how
a
you
re-
say
Yeah,
it?
it was close
Yeah.
enough. I like relays. They're fun.
What else would I say?
No, you said relaying it. It just sounded funny.
I
when you
said
it.
relay. Okay.
How about we
Okay.
relay to the next question?
Okay. I have another one. Guess what's coming up this weekend?
Look how big those chunks are. Isn't that awesome?
Ooh. Guess
They're
what's
so
coming
chocolate.
up this weekend?
This weekend we got. I don't know what's coming up.
Well, if
What's-
I said nickel plumbing and
I
heating,
love those guys. Yeah.
and I said something's happening this Sunday, does that give you a little bit of a hint?
No.
It's a day.
Was it plumbing day?
No.
I think we should have a plumbing day.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, it's Father's Day.
Oh yes, I'm going golfing to the Willows. I got to talk to somebody at the Willows. We got to get the Willows more involved.
Yes, I love
Hey,
the
nickel plumbing
Willows.
right there. I know.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God,
go
I've
over and
been
talk to our friends at the Willows and see if they want to do something fun. We're out
do
there
a
for
video.
Father's
We
Day.
could do a video.
There
And-
is actually a World Plumbing Day, though.
There is World Plumbing Day.
Oh, what day is
It's
that?
March 11th.
Oh, we missed it. Next
How
year.
do we not? You know what? That's another thing that really pissed me off back in the day. It's International this day, so talk about International this. If it was International Plumbing Day, though, I would lower down all of my angry shields and embrace International Plumbing Day. I'd even plug a toilet in honor of.
Plug a toilet. Love that.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's Father's Day,
You
and
got some plans about Father's Day?
no, I literally came here. I have like a few things planned. Brad, stop watching if you're watching.
Whoa, Brad, close your eyes.
Yeah, stop. Anyway.
Keep your ears open, though.
So I got the kids all set up to give them presents and whatever, and they made some stuff super
for
cute.
you. Okay.
But the day of Father's Day, this is where I'm like, what am I gonna do? We've done Father's Day a lot, so sometimes I get McDonald's breakfast and I bring it, or we'll go out for lunch, and I just want to ask you, if you were a father working so hard, or for your father, what would you do if you also had kids around that are young?
As far as a gift goes?
A gift or like going out somewhere in the community or, you know.
Well, it depends what your dad likes. I know my dad loves golfing, so we're going golfing.
So like golf.
Even though Mom set it up. Shout out to Mom for setting up the golf for us for Father's Day.
So cute.
It's going to be great.
I need some help.
Yeah. But that's something we all enjoy doing, so that's just an easy one.
So, okay, then a present. What would you do? Like a golf gift card then?
Well, you know what? And I can tell you this because I've done this numerous times. As a guy who has a dad who has literally everything, all you can do is just be like, well, we could get you the same shit over and over again every year, which is okay. Or we could just get you a gift card for somewhere you go a lot, like say a Cabela's. So Dad got a lot of Cabela's gift cards over the years.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
they have
so
lots of stuff there.
Oh yeah, and he's loaded up all of his hunting stuff and all that, and fishing stuff, and off you go.
So I have another question.
Yes.
Is that Damn 20 code for Uncle Mike still good?
It is still good. He'll update us tomorrow when he is in here every Tuesday. We got Uncle Mike and all of his all-natural products as he rolls in. I believe Damn 20 is still holding. And shout out to Uncle Mike as well for the package that I delivered to my mom. My mom made a big order with the Damn 20 promo code, and I got to deliver it in little handwritten messages and all of them. It's so exciting.
Yeah, I was thinking Brad has a beard, so I was just kind of looking in here to see what maybe.
I have a feeling there's going to be a Father's Day special going on.
There's lots of awesome stuff in here.
Is that to clean up your downstairs region?
I don't know. What is this? This is
like this?
Oh, you're baby powdering down there.
No, like your bikini line. Bikini trims.
Oh, bikini trims, okay.
Yeah, for when
and
you
then
bust
what's
out the
this
Speedo
one?
for Father's Day.
One more.
What do we got?
Oh, it's tattoo. That doesn't help. Brad has no tattoos. Okay, I just wanted to see what else was in there.
Well, you didn't look in this one yet. We
What's
did
in
the
this
Brando unboxing. You totally missed out here. There's so much stuff in there. So in the unboxing that we did, that spray, there's a spray in there, and it is actual bug repellent, all natural mosquito repellent.
My thing is being crazy right now.
Don't worry about those.
Okay.
That stuff right there. All natural.
This one?
We should get Uncle Brando to see if he can drink that.
I needed this
See
yesterday.
if it gives him diarrhea as well.
I went to Cranberry Flats like yesterday for a walk, and the mosquitoes are wild. Me and Brad had to jog to get away from them. This would have been perfect.
One of the best parts about being such an introvert and being scared of how horrible the world is out there nowadays is not having to deal with mosquitoes.
It smells so good, actually.
That. Yeah.
It's like the best smelling mosquito spray I've ever smelled.
Yeah, he's incredible.
I need to take this out of my ear.
It's all good. You don't need it in there.
Okay.
I'll guide us. What's that, the
True
pumice?
grit. Hand soap.
Yeah, but look at it. It's like, was it pumice?
I don't know.
Read
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
Pumice brick. It's good for getting all the dead skin off your hands.
Oh, so, I might sneak one of these and... Oh, actually, I'm sneaking this for sure. Can I have this?
Yeah, of course.
Lip balm.
Everyone who comes in gets a lip balm. That's the new rule. We got a bunch to give away here over the next week.
That's amazing.
So
and they have cute little stickers. This is perfect. Anyway, so I'm actually probably going to use that Damn 20 code. Can you use it in store?
Yeah, walk in and just go right up to Uncle Mike and say, "Damn 20!" Like yell it really loud, like
Damn!
freak out. And he'll go, "Oh my God." And then he'll give you a nice little discount with the Damn 20 promo code.
Perfect. Because, Brad has a beard and everyone needs
Save Father's Day. Head to Uncle Mike's.
Yes. Right? Anyway, so I just wanted to ask to see if you had any pointers on what I should be getting, because it's like every year it's like you got to get Christmas, you got to get birthday, you got to get Father's Day, and we're having our year anniversary on July 1st, so I'm also doing that.
That's coming up real quick, hey?
I know. It's almost been a year since you emceed my wedding.
Do you know how I remember that?
How?
That was the last thing I did before I got fired.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Ooh. Ooh.
That's my Norm Macdonald impression. I've been watching lots of Norm Macdonald. Sorry, let go. Relieved of my duties. Again, all my fault. That was my thing, and we're just cracking wise. But yeah, I remember being at your wedding and hosting it or emceeing it and all that. Be like, yeah, this is so cute. I can't wait to talk about this on Tuesday when we get back after a long weekend. And then it happened.
And then it happened. But my wedding was fun.
Your wedding was fantastic.
Yeah. Anyway, so our year anniversary is coming up, and I can't believe it's already been a year. The time flies.
Crazy. Does it bother you that your anniversary will always be associated with
Canada Day?
My being let go?
And you being let go? I thought you were gonna say Canada Day. There's so many things on that day.
I'm just coming to terms with the fact that it's damn near a year since I've had a job. Like I haven't had a job for a year. That's a weird thing to feel.
Yeah.
To say out loud. It's really weird.
I don't know. I tried to put this back in and it's distracting.
Don't do it.
Anyway, these things
Unless you're gonna play. Are you gonna play the piano?
No, like it keeps on cutting in and out like the
Yeah,
sound.
it's because your batteries are dead. Look at the big red light that keeps flashing.
Oh.
Didn't you used to work with these back in the day, bro?
No, not these ones. We had more expensive ones.
Really? As I look at the guys who built this place.
I'm just kidding. I don't know if we actually had not these. We had walkie-talkies is what they were.
Yeah, they were
It was
fun.
just these things that were in there. So these are way different. These are actually probably more expensive than walkie-talkies.
So
but-
really, we could have avoided all this if we just would have checked the battery power before you.
Yeah, so I'm
popped
going to
around.
play piano but not be able to hear it. So
Okay, that's fair.
that's totally fine.
Is there anything else going on? Congratulations on your 1 year, by the way. I'm very excited for you
Yes,
guys.
thank
That's
you.
Good. I'm just joking about the whole being let go stuff. It's
I
okay.
feel that
No,
you're going to
it's-
be reminded every time me and Brad celebrate our love that
But-
you got let go, and I'm
but
sorry about
at the
that.
same time, it was the best thing that could have happened. Without that happening,
Yeah.
none of this would happen. So it was a classic example of the blessing in disguise.
Yeah,
right?
everything happens for a reason.
Who would have thought if you didn't listen to your boss for a long amount of time, you'd get let go,
It's just, it's not.
right? Like it's just common sense stuff.
Oh my
And
God.
I'm so happy and so grateful. Hello to everybody over there. I love everyone. There's not a single bit of any hard feelings toward anything. Just want to get that out there.
Yeah, it's like me too. And I left my job, and it just things happen for a reason. Now I'm doing
That's
what
it.
I'm doing, and I'm sitting here. I would not
How
be able to
did-
be sitting here if I still had my old job.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Look at us go.
Yeah.
How did all the other businesses coming on board for you do? Your roster's really getting popped up here. Hey, you're
it's-
getting busy.
Yeah, it's going good.
You want to shout out any of your businesses?
Oh yeah, we have some flooring superstores up
I
in there.
love flooring
We
superstore.
have Dufferin Ave Media Network.
Those guys are the worst.
Yeah, we have the Firefighters Union. Yeah.
I'm supposed to be
that's new.
going, if Pratsy's watching, my main man Pratsy, supposed to have a coffee this week, so I'm going to keep bugging him. He's doing dressage.
What is that?
It's a long story. Horse dancing is one of my favorite events in the Olympics.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a
actually.
long story. Well, maybe
That's
we'll
so
talk about
cool.
that tomorrow.
That's so cool. Yeah, and then I have Saskatoon Smiles Dental.
Yeah, you can't name all of them, right? There's too many.
And,
I shouldn't have
yeah,
put you on the spot.
I could
like
keep
this.
going.
I know, I shouldn't have
Okay,
did that.
I'll
I
stop.
realized the ill of my ways
Yeah.
right after I mentioned it.
I also have Past Our Bedtime podcast,
Thank you.
which is my
I
own.
Just wanted to make sure. See, can we get a banner for you guys? Can we get a banner for Past Our
Oh,
Bedtime?
I could make
I want
one.
to start promoting it more.
Yeah, I'm
It's
sure
so
Cora
funny.
would love that.
New one dropped today. Is that right, or yesterday?
Yesterday we had a new one drop. I think you're gonna love it. It's little things that make us happy.
Oh boy.
And so we chose a bunch of like really little things that you don't really think about that make you happy.
Can we have any little teasers? Any examples?
Yeah, so I'll give you two examples.
Okay.
One that really stuck in my head because it's raining today was Cora's example was when your windshield wipers have the perfect setting that it's taking the perfect amount of water away, because sometimes it's raining too little and it's like doesn't work, or
Gets squeaky.
it gets squeaky, or it's just raining too much and it can't keep up, all that stuff. She said when it's just perfect, it just makes her so happy. And then I was thinking when the wipers go to the beat of my song that I'm listening to in the car, I'm like, yeah, it's a good time. So that's just a little thing you don't really think about that just randomly makes us both happy. And yeah, and then there's another one when people are listening to music really loud in their car and you can hear it and they're just jamming out. Yeah, that's also the best. Doesn't matter what
like that.
music. And then I
think we
say
could carry that over.
if I hear somebody's music, it's loud enough for me to hear outside of the car. I'm always like dancing to it, so they know I know.
That's it.
Anyway, so it's just like little things like that. Cora got mad at me because I wasn't supposed to bring in my family or my kids apparently into what makes me happy, and she didn't do that for her family or kids. And
So you made her look bad. I
so
gotcha.
she was like, "I hope you didn't do that," and I was like, sorry."
Scratch out the next 5 on my list
Yeah.
real quick.
And then there's a sneak at the very end. We put in a bunch of clips. And they're like clips of like Cora karaokeing and like us at our
Nice.
girls' party, like being
Oh, boy.
crazy. And
Getting crazy.
yeah, it's like really funny. We were like hysterically laughing, crying, and Brad could hear us from upstairs. He's like,
can
"What's happening?" He's like, "I have FOMO from you guys laughing so hard. I want to see what's going on." So yeah, it was lots of fun. That's our newest episode.
Love it.
But what's one thing, just super little teeny, that makes you happy?
One thing that makes me happy.
Yeah, little, but can't be big. Like
That's
like
easy.
Yeah.
When I get to tell LB that I will not be commenting on any comments anywhere.
Yeah, that's legit.
I love it. I love telling him,
love
dude,
it.
figure it out. I don't want to deal with that.
Is it gonna be
Feels
just
great.
all of us taking turns on the? keyboard.
Just know if you get a response from anyone with this whole damn deal, it's not me. It'll never be me. And we're quite happy with it that way.
Yeah.
And as well, Hardcore, her co-host from the Pastor Bedtime podcast, joins us every Friday, and she's always a blast to have around. We love her so much, just like you, my friend.
Yeah, she loves coming. She unfortunately, had to miss last Friday, but
she'll be back with a vengeance. My tea's
she'll
low.
be back.
I need to get some more of that hardcore tea. Are we ready to play us out of here? Can we get a wheelchair and a wheel me out?
I want to see if I can hear this now that I let my battery
Here we go.
charge a little.
There he is. Oh, I love that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think he's coming around. I did talk to Von Trask from 9/11 Turbo Fame, who did the Your Show intro. This is his grandpa playing on the piano. And I've heard the other versions. There's numerous versions. Not just like, I shouldn't say versions, different songs that he's played sort of like this, and they're all sort of connected. So I'm going to see if we can get some more.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Be good. Aquaman. Hit up Aquaman. You will not be disappointed. They are in Lloydminster, but they're all about what we do around here. So shout out to our friends over there. Underwater drone inspection is what we're all about because it's the coolest thing ever. But they take care of all your water stuff in Alberta and Saskatchewan. So just want to say shout out to them as we continue playing. To our guest today, Network Ryan, kicking off the show. My man.
Woo.
Very well done. There's
He
a
gave
nice
us the
middle
finger.
That's
Rude. I was cheering for you, bro.
This is why it seems like we pretend like we don't like him, but that's why we sort of pretend we don't like him sometimes, because he does stuff like that.
Because he's
It's all
a
good.
little jerk sometimes.
But he does keep this place in line, which we also appreciate.
Ship.
To my man, LB, love you, buddy, as always. You're the best in the biz at what you do. His dad's here today, my favorite human being in the history of mankind. So to Big B, my man, I'm going to hug you in about 20 seconds. I don't even care how my back's doing. I'm going to hug the hell out of you. Kurt Dahl hanging out for some more recordings of the One Bad podcast. You can find episode 3 up now and enjoy that as him and Shane were here doing all the fun stuff. And to you, as always, for being a part of this amazing show, thank you for watching and or listening. You can listen without the watching anywhere you find your podcasting.
Yeah. Yeah, then they can't see me playing piano, though.
That's true. You're doing good. Thank you for taking over. To Brooksy, thank you for not just your social mediaing, but all that you do, being a great friend of this party that we have, and we always love when you stop by. So hopefully we'll get you back again very soon as well.
Yes, and I'll bring nut tea for you this time.
Yes, the D's Nuts tea.
D's Nuts,
I'm
yeah.
very excited for those. I can't wait to drink the D's Nuts tea.
Nut tea.
We'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Do not forget, do good things, and you'll notice good things will start to happen to you. That's literally how this place was built. All you gotta do is just be nice to people. This is why I'm so scared of going outside, because no one's nice to each other anymore. Everyone's so crappy. Be better people. Be nice. Right? Is it too much to ask? I feel like it's too much to ask.
You can come outside and see me, and I'll be nice to you.
Okay, I'll give you 5 steps. That's as far as I go.
Okay, good.
And then I'll
That's good enough.
crawl back.
Just
in.
touch
I
the
can't
grass.
stand
You're good.
it. That's all I want to do. Have a great rest of your Monday evening, and we will be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Until then, we'll miss the hell out of you. You take care.
Bye.
How are we going to get rid of this chair?